What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a great XP farm, and it doesn't involve any outposts. So to start with, you are going to need weapons for this, so if you haven't got any cash, get some. But in terms of what you need to do then, so to start with, we're going to stock up on some ammo. As much money as you've got obviously will make it easier to stay where you're going to be. So for instance, if you want to go into the weapons store in obviously New Atlantis, then you can do that. And obviously I'm going to stock up on a little bit of ammo, so I'm using a 7.7 at the moment, so we should have a good amount here, I believe. So if we look at the gun that I'm going to be using, again, it kind of doesn't really matter too much with the gun, but I'm going for something with relatively cheap rounds. We've got 800 on it. That's always nice. You then want to head out and go outside to get a specific drink that will help obviously with an XP boost. So the place you want to go is pretty much, if you go and look from here, you should kind of spawn somewhere just below here. So this is kind of where you'll go. You'll turn right from obviously the mass district, and you want to head down here. Obviously, if you've seen the doctors, it's just there. And you want to go in a place called CJ's. So this is going to be where you can get the drink and obviously will help you. So let's go inside, and we should be able to talk to the guy inside and obviously get the drink that we want. So we should be there. Beautiful. So obviously once you're in, you want to see what he's got to sell, and there is a complete range of different things that you can get with different sort of benefits if you want to have a look. But the one thing we're looking for is a little bit further down. I believe it should be, where is it? It's one of these, so it's 20%. That's the one we want. It is the the breakfast one, basically. So this obviously restores free health, 2 times XP gain for 15 minutes. So obviously if you want to get them all, if you obviously want to, well, in fact you can get all of these, to be fair to him. So you can have multiple of one. If you just wanted a specific one and you just wanted to stock up on that, then obviously just sit down wherever you can find a seat. There's none in here, unfortunately. Wait 24 hours and then you'll be able to buy again. Standard with any shop, if you obviously get rid of the whole kind of stock that they've got, you wait the 24 hours, come back, and more than likely they have another set. So once you've got that, you are pretty much ready. Obviously you've got your gun, you've got obviously your kind of double XP. You want to then go to the place. So what I do here is, I believe this is a benefit, whether you think it's a benefit or not. I feel like it kind of is if you go to gameplay and go to very hard, I believe it's not loads, but you do get a decent amount of extra XP on top. So if we go from here, obviously we're in the Alpha Centauri region. This isn't necessarily a place that is too difficult to get to. I've just started the game again, and obviously I've managed to get here pretty quickly. And you want to be going to this one, Gamma Vulpes. Then you go into Gamma Vulpes 1, and then obviously, as you can see, we've got a landing spot. Basically, if you do the resource check, or in fact, you don't even need the resource check, I just need to be a bit closer, to be honest. And what you want to do is click it, and obviously, unexplored route, you want to go to a specific place. So, for instance, if it was to go here, then obviously we can do that. So, as you can see, we are in the Gamma Vulpes 1. That is going to be the best place to go. And as you can see, if you kind of zoom in, you'll be able to see the sandy desert. That's going to be the best place to go in terms of this. So for instance, say we're going the same landing area as I was before, this one is going to be full of critters on the planet. So the best thing about this is they are normally pretty harmless. With obviously the very hard. So for instance, what we need to do here is we need to land and get out. So once we get the loading screen, obviously we're out here now. What we want to be doing is now going to very easy, as obviously it does change the gameplay once you're in it, but it doesn't change the fact that you've already loaded in. If obviously we went very easy, come out, went very hard, it doesn't actually change what you've kind of done already. So you need to do it that way to gain this XP. And as you can see already, we've got lots of things that we want to go for here, and literally start shooting everything. It's relatively easy to kill a lot of these, very, very simply. Oh god, that's glitched. I thought that was just a massive one, but as you can see, it's just a simple one. And obviously 29 XP per one. You should see these big ones over here. If obviously you can go for something with a long range, then obviously you can do that, and you want to utilize as much bullets as kind of you can keep as possible. For instance, if we are looking at something over here, I think they are normally level 50, but they don't necessarily take a lot of damage. And the best thing with them is they are normally pretty simple to kill. They're not necessarily the hardest thing in the world. So obviously, as we see here, relatively lower one, to be honest there. So let's see if we can find a higher one. Obviously with this XP as well, as you see, even the low kind of XP builders, you're getting 29. Oh god, that scared the living sucker out of me. Obviously, you've got to keep your eyes and wits there. That one I would recommend as well if you are looking to do this in the day. It just makes it a little bit easier to find stuff. So if we keep going, obviously you just got to be expanding the desert. You will find literally everything in the sandy desert just popping up left, right and center. So make sure you are keeping an eye out. But literally the best thing to do in terms of XP building, other than obviously building a farm, if you've got the outpost already done, then obviously that's going to be a good way to do it. But I'm thinking that is more better on the PC more than anything. So as you can see here, you can just move back as well. Half the time they don't even go for you at sometimes. They look for more the sneak attack, which is always fantastic for me as they scare the bejeebers out of me. But obviously, here we go, 50. Obviously with the outpost, you can't necessarily on the Xbox get a big running on it. Obviously with the fact that you can literally go press 99 straight away on the PC makes it so much easier, whereas when it comes to the Xbox you've got to get to the 99 a little bit slower. It's great once it's set up, but it does take a lot longer than what it would do on the PC. And as you saw there with that level 50 as well, that obviously gave us 89 XP. That is going to be easy points to get forward, and obviously if you wanted to get anything then you can obviously get stuff from them, but it is just a constant world that's expanding. If you go so far out, you'll obviously then come across more. You come back to your ship again, you'll find again there will be even more spawned. Also, it is just a constant farm, and it is literally all down to then how much bullets you actually bring with you. So we've got a level 35 there, 50 XP, nice and easy. So it is as simple as you like. As you saw, we did get a level up as well. Obviously the higher level, the better that you're going to get the XP. And in terms of this, I think where are we now? We've managed to get 300 XP already, and to be honest, we're not even going that fast, to be fair. It's always good to find the clusters, as they will obviously give you the big amounts of XP straight away. When you're only finding 1, 2s and 3s, and unfortunately it is going to be a little bit slower. What on earth is that? Oh, it's still going, okay. But there you go, 59, 60, all of that jazz. Find yourself some critters, get killing, and that's just an easy way to gain some XP.